think the Caravan's haunted as well. With bagpipers.
That was a car's horn.
Sound like bagpipes to me.
No,
Are you getting bored of that?
not bored.
Just bored of the conversation.
Oh, it's fascinating, the history.
Now, I would have thought that anything like that that's gone down in your cottage would have been 100 years ago.
Oh!
50 years ago.
Some really bad stuff happened hundreds of years ago. It's a very old cottage. It's 600 or 700 years old.
That is very old. Does it spook you out at all? Or do you like it?
I love it. It means I got it cheap.
Oh, right. Oh, because nobody else really wants to live there.
It's been empty for ages.
So you hear things. Things move around, but you don't see things.
You see things happen.
Right.
So,
But you don't have faces staring through windows or anything like that?
no.
Right.
No, you just see things like the doors opening or the taps going on. Or...
So it's not quite Hammer House then, is it?
What's Hammer House?
Yeah, Hammer House of Horrors.
Oh, I don't know. But it started happening in live streams. That's why I think the ghosts don't like it.
Yeah.
When was it? On, I think it was on the last one. They threw one of my metal spatulas on the floor.
Yeah, that is a protest, isn't it?
Might be a protest against my cooking.
Could be.
That's quite a cute little tray.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, the promise of ghostly activities could only really have more people wanting to watch just in case something happens.
Good point.
That's the reason why they are watching. Would you like to take this tray home with you?
I don't have a personal connection with it. It'd
No.
be weird taking somebody else's tray.
Yeah, it would. Empty-ish. That might have been just the correct amount for me today. Now look at this. We're about to finish eating at the same time.
Unheard of.
One thing we haven't done is have a race.
What, like a running race or a triathlon? Or?
Yeah, anyway. You're supposed to be competitively friends, aren't you?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know which is the best friend. Who's the best friend, me or you? And you're just going to say me.
We could have a competitive game of pool.
Pool.
Mm.
We can do it here.
Mm.
I reckon a pool table would be necessary for that. Yep, someone's just come in. And what do you reckon people will make of seeing us as exit the caravan together? You win, actually. So I've still got half. A roti. Or roti.
What? No. You could actually turn this into a brothel. A really small one-man brothel.
Yeah.
And you could service sailors
We don't really need to see though, are we?
who, you know, come in on shore leave
Yeah.
and they're absolutely
Head
desperate.
straight for Rochdale.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that, YouTube. Excuse me.
Oh gosh, that's disgusting. Oh, I did burping and not taking the opportunity to try and fling a word out with it.
Oh, I'm well and truly podgered. Oh, it's still a bit chilly.
Yeah.
Need to get that heater working. Need to get that gas sorted out.
Are you going to have the... I've just realised you got another one there. You got 3 phones on the go.
Yeah. Well, this is my phone. That's my filmy phone. And this is my business phone.
You're a right honourable drug dealer, you are.
I'm right. What?
Right. Have you got any crack for your reverence?
Never been interested in drugs.
Well, that surprises me.
They scare me. I've got an addictive personality. I could never just try them
Oh yeah,
or be a casual user.
because you'd land yourself in trouble.
Oh, you know, if I had a puff on a spliff, then within 2 days I'd be mainlining heroin. I'd be like Richard Pryor. Somebody told him that if you put a bit of cocaine on the end of your knob, you become a rampant, full night sex machine. And that's how he started. And next thing you know, he spent about $5 million and snorted up Peru.
Richard Pryor.
One of the funniest men ever to have existed.
Ruined by drugs.
Yeah. God, what a life he had. He was brought up in a brothel.
Was it?
Yeah. He used to tell stories about it. Men knocking on the door. Hello, little boys. Your mum home? I'd like a blowjob.
Oh shit! I've just realised something.
What?
Well, if I'm the woman,
Yes, you'll have to do. Yes. Yeah, that will be part of your duties.
okay. What if we just had a civil partnership? Then would that still apply? Well, it's gone really cold again.
I wonder if 2 men have ever got married and they're both straight and they just do it like just for a
Bet.
just for a
Company.
company and
Companionship.
tax benefits.
Oh. I was to win a bet.
I'd definitely do it for a bet if it was enough money.
We're entering the danger zone again, aren't we? There.
How much money would you want to marry a man?
Well, you could do it for nothing, couldn't you? You get paid for it.
Could I?
As long as you're married to somebody else.
Eh? Oh, I see. You mean if I officiated at the ceremony? I'd like to do that. And I'd like to do an exorcism and a divorce. I'd love to do a divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be more fun than a marriage.
The trouble is...
You couldn't properly enjoy a marriage because at the back of your mind you think they're spending all this money and they...
Could you not do it on the cheap?
I could, but...
How much would it cost?
What, to hire me?
Yeah.
I'd do it for 100 quid for a friend. I mean, I've got to get there, haven't I? And it's my time and everything.
But you're here already.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah. So if I made use of your services right now...
To do what?
I'd like to get married.
you could...
Oh, no, can I?
No, you're already married.
Can I not be... Is bigamy not allowed in this particular circumstance of the way you do things? Because there's a rather unconventional church.
It's not a question of how we do things. Bigamy is a question of criminality, and that comes down to the country, what you live in.
Yeah.
And the UK doesn't allow bigamy.
I know, but you could turn a
If you lived somewhere where bigamy was allowed, would you take another wife? And how would your existing wife feel about that? And what would you go for? Would you go for somebody like the same or somebody different? So, you know.
So many questions.
Ring the changes.
Yeah. Do you want to answer that one seriously?
Yeah.
What, for your lunch video?
Yeah. Oh, God, is that still going?
Well, because it is, you haven't stopped it, have you?
Oh, no.
Would you ever stop it?
Oh, hardly ever.
You should do a live stream while you're asleep.
You said that before.
Said it again.
Apparently people do that on Twitch.
I can imagine.
Whatever Twitch is. I've been on it, but...
Yeah, Twitch is just for live streaming, and it's... yeah, I can imagine some doing that. And the worst thing is, can you imagine going to sleep and there's 100 people watching you just going to sleep? And they're just going to sit there and look at you all night. What are they expecting to get from that?
I don't know. It's not something I would do.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you don't know the answer.
Well, maybe they're hoping that if it was a summer night, if I was watching a lady doing it, I'd hope that
right, yeah.
you might get a bit of boob
Yeah.
when the cover went off.
No, that'd be a way, wouldn't it?
I like a bit of boob.
Well, all you've got to do is first be an attractive lady that goes to bed covered up, that covers up her naked body.
Why would I have to be an attractive lady? Why can't I be an attractive man? Gay men might like me. They used to.
Yeah, I know.
Admittedly, I'm not the man I used to be, but...
If you're not, you're going to be unrealistic, you may as well actually do something that's good.
If you're going to be unrealistic, you may as well do something that's good.
Yeah.
Would you like to make sense at all?
No. You're not an attractive man, okay? So
I accept
you
that.
may as well be an attractive woman. If you can go beyond the realms of reality, then why not do something that's actually exciting?
Well, why can't I be an excitingly attractive man? Why do I have to become a woman? I don't want to become a woman.
You want people to watch you while you sleep.
I don't particularly. This is all your idea.
And then we could get married and it'd be a lot less complicated.
I can imagine people paying to watch us both in bed together.
Yeah, I reckon they would. We should do a live stream from the caravan together. Yeah. From bed.
The full Walkman wise.
Yeah.
With a pipe.
Forget to switch the camera off as we drop off.
Yeah. We're going to have to do that now, aren't we? Oh, that would actually be funny, yeah. Sitting in bed in the pyjamas. You've got your cup of tea, I've got my pipe.
Yep.
That would get our best viewing figures ever. A 12-hour live stream.
Wouldn't it be amazing that to actually do it where we just set it off and we're having a great time, we're having a good laugh, we're just having a chat together in bed, and you know we forget to switch it off, and then we wake up all fresh in the morning and have a look at oh shit, I forgot to switch it on, and there's still people watching.
What would worry me about that is that when we watched it back, see that's what would bother
Do you
me
want to
about.
watch that back?
Right. My issue is this. I wouldn't mind sharing a bed with another man in a companionable way. Right?
Yep.
I wouldn't, I'm not homophobic or anything like that. I would share a bed with a gay man.
Would you?
Yeah, if it was just a platonic, companionable thing. My worry about sharing a bed with a bloke, right, is subconscious.
Right.
When you fall asleep, you're in bed, there's another body there, right? Subconsciously, you're going to assume it's a woman, because that's what you're used to. And your subconscious is going to kick in, and you're going to get all cuddly-wuddly, aren't you?
Yep, and then you've got the erection.
And then you've got the erection, yeah.
And it's too late to turn back. And that's when you find out how gay you really are.
Do you think that's how gayness starts?
It could be, actually, yeah.
you get to a certain point entirely by mistake, and then just think, well, in for a penny. Oh dear.
That's still going. That's 42 minutes long. Are you really going to leave all that in?
No, I might have to edit this one. I'll break the habit of a lifetime and edit it. Let's have a look at eBay again. Oh, I've been outbid.
Oh no!
I've been outbid. What's it at now? It's now at 74707.
74707.
If you had 10 grand in the bank, how much would you pay for this car?
I wouldn't. I'd buy something else.
Right.
Doesn't really answer the question, does it?
So if somebody brought the car to you and said, I want 400 quid for it, you'd say, I'm sorry, I'm going to go and buy something else.
No, because obviously what you're talking about there is if I was offered it at a price where it'd be stupid not to take it, then would I not take it just because I've got 10 grand? So I'd still take it. And then I'd spend my £9,600 on something else.
Right.
That was better.
Ooh, better. It's quite a pejorative term, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. Right, so...
Don't touch that. How long is left? 22 hours and 57 minutes. 37 minutes.
Well, this has been a proper relaxing lunch, actually, isn't it?
It was a very pleasant lunch.
Yeah. In fact, all of our lovely lunches that we've had sat at the bench when it's been dry, this beats it because we're not too hot.
True. I'm a bit too cold. If the heater was working, this would be perfect.
If the heater was working, we wouldn't be getting out of the caravan for the rest of the evening.
You know what's going to happen? Nothing's going to happen again today, is it? We're not going to do anything on the caravan. We're not going to do anything productive.
Well,
We've had lunch. It's now 3:30.
We could pull our finger out and...
Nothing's going to happen. It's going to be another wasted day. It's what we do.
Waste time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Let's waste each other's time.
We never get anything done. Absolutely nothing productive or useful ever comes about as a result of
us two, yeah, I know. Which is exactly why we can't work alone. We need a third member. Somebody to crack the whip.
That is
No. Somebody to do all the work while us two just sit around chatting.
I still think we need a lady.
Yeah, we do.
Get our figures up. Okay, talking seriously, what proactive steps could we take to get a lady on board?
Ask for one.
Where?
A video. Live stream.
But we don't have any ladies.
Manchester Evening News.
No, that's closer. I remember having this discussion ages ago. I think I decided that we needed to get on some local Facebook groups and put some posts up saying talented local broadcasters require nice,
Equally talented, but in a different way, lady, to join us for our adventures. We will stop mentioning the word podgering to make sure you feel comfortable. Who would really want to do it? You imagine an attractive lady of, I'm going to give her a name and an age and everything. She's 40.
Oh,
Okay.
nice age.
It's a good age, yeah.
It's a great age, 40.
She's called, something begin with an M. Her name begins with an M. And she's...
Maggie?
Could be Maggie, actually, yeah. She sounds like the type.
Yeah.
Anyway, but she's not entirely unattached. She's married. She's got two children.
Oh.
She's got a half decent job, and her husband is basically he's okay with the idea until he watches us two talking to each other and thinks, "Fuck that! You're not going with those two." That's what would happen.
What does Maggie think about this?
Well, she hasn't seen us yet, so she's obviously not entirely put off. But we'd have to be. We need to start being gentlemen in order to attract. We need to start being more gentlemanly if we want a lady on board. Because so far, the only lady we're going to get is probably the kind that we don't want. That actually sounds rather judgmental. But the thing is, you don't know what it is I'm thinking, so...
I'm not required in this conversation. You chuntering on quite happily there.
Well, it makes a change.
We could get one of those from the Milkston Road. Just go back there, and the next time someone comes up and says, "Can I have a pound or can I have a fag?" Just say, "Well, yeah, but you've got to co-present a YouTube video."
Yeah, well, you never know. She might have a dazzling personality when she's off the drugs.
Yeah.
So your car's not in the way there.
Of what?
The smoke machine.
Oh.
It is. He can't actually drive. He just makes a lot of noise about it.
He's a nice man, isn't he?
Yeah, nice man.
Name somebody you don't like. And you don't actually have to tell them their actual name.
Oh, right, okay.
We need a new stereo, by the way.
Do we?
Yeah.
Fine.
That's a really old one.
Would we use it?
What, the really old one?
Yeah.
Well, if we had a new one, we could Bluetooth it into our phones and stuff.
Would you use it?
And we could have our YouTube videos playing in the background on iPads at shows and stuff.
Ah, that's a good one, actually. We could do with a great big projector. Well, with a big screen on the outside.
We could just put that telly on the outside.
Yeah, good idea. It's better than actually watching it yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Put something good on. Yeah, us too. Imagine being at a car show and you couldn't escape us even if you was nowhere near us.
Mm.
We had like loud speakers, and the only way we could actually talk was on the other side of the van, where we had this kind of big screen that blocked the sound out. But the rest of the show, all you could hear is us two talking shite.
We could do a different thing each time, so we could take it in turns, and one of us is outside managing the queue and collecting the entrance fee, and the other one is inside the caravan waiting for the customer. but each time with a different thing. So one time the customer will come in to meet whichever one of us it is that day, and we'll be Father Christmas, and you'll have to sit on our knee and we'll ask if you've been a good boy or girl, and then we'd give you a small gift and you'd be on your way. Another time we'd come in and we'd be like a fortune teller with a veil on, and you'd have to sit down and we'd read your palm or something.
Oh gosh. Yeah, well, we may as well be blatant charlatans as well while we're at it.
Or another time we could be doctors.
Yeah.
And say, well, take your clothes off and just jump onto that bench there and I'll examine you.
Yeah. See, this is exactly the kind of conversation. Exactly the kind of conversation which is stopping us from getting a female presenter.
Is it though?
Maybe. If you was a married man rather than an unmarried man.
Yeah. I used to be a married man.
Would you like?
I've got experience.
Yeah, I know you're experienced in this. Would you like your wife joining a couple of chaps like us for?
Well, no, I wouldn't. But would we want a married woman anyway?
Well,
I wouldn't.
Yeah, but then if you're saying you don't want her to be married, then that's like because you haven't got your options open, isn't it?
Eh?
It's like, well, saying, well, you know, if you're married, there's things that you won't do that an unmarried woman would do.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why I don't want a married one.
But isn't that going to put some off as well?
No. Not if they're... No, why would it?
It put the married ones off.
Yeah, but we don't want them anyway, so that's all to the good.
Right, so 40-year-old Maggie.
Yeah.
Who's she's
nice.
She's 5'9".
Oh, nice height.
She's got she's got blonde curly hair. There's naturally curly, and she's still got some freckles left.
Oh.
And you don't like that? Yeah, I know you want
That's
it to
disappointing.
be dark. Yeah, but you can't have everything, mate.
I'm gutted.
She's an attractive lady. You haven't seen it yet. You might be surprised.
Oh, I suppose I might be.
Yeah.
What's her body like?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I've only ever seen her in sort of jeans.
Well.
Right. Well.
Is she fat, thin?
Oh, she's medium, I'd say.
Oh. What sort of dress size we're talking? Take a guess.
I don't know. You take a guess.
Well, I haven't seen her.
I haven't seen her.
You said you've seen her in jeans.
Oh, right, yeah. That's how I picture her.
Ah, okay.
I picture her, she's just kind of standard shape.
What is standard shape?
Well, in other words, not too big or too small.
Well, that's subjective.
She's not skinny.
Oh.
She's not skinny.
Well, I don't want her then. Let's get another one.
Right, so the woman that you want is skinny, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's a part of... She's got... Right, well, you're filling in the form to come and join Mustard and Boaty do things.
Yeah.
And one of the questions is, are you skinny? And unless you can tick yes, then you may as well just not hand your application in. Is that fair?
Well, no, we can't do that.
No.
We can't overtly reject somebody because of their size. That's illegal.
Yeah, but then you're wasting their time. Unless you...
Well, that can't be helped. That's the chance that you take, isn't it?
Yeah, but I wouldn't...
It's wasted my time as well.
Well, it's wasting your time right now.
But good exercise for them. Walk into the interview.
Well, it depends on how far they've come.
Well, at the very least, they'd have to get up, step up into the caravan. That's something, isn't it?
Okay. Another scenario for you.
Okay.
We meet the funniest woman ever, and we both find her hilarious. She says the kind of things that neither of us come up with, but we both instantly get. Right. Everything we say, she gets, and she just adds this amazing dynamic to what we already have. But she's about 19 stone.
Wouldn't bother me.
Right, so there we are. So you don't mind her being a big one if she's got the actual talent.
Oh yeah.
Right.
No, I don't mind that at all.
Right.
But I'm not poking her.
You're not supposed to be poking her. maybe that's exactly what you need, is somebody that wouldn't tempt you. See, I don't tempt you, do I?
No.
Yeah, so
No, I can honestly say that I've never once been tempted.
right, and that's probably why, we haven't made things overly complicated. Because it could have got overly complicated and we could have ended up falling out. But
So
three of us in the caravan.
So basically so what you're saying is we need 2 more presenters. One that's the big fat one that's a really good laugh and works really well. And another one for me to poke.
Right.
That would work.
No, I'm not saying that. You're saying that. I'm not saying that. I don't think that's a good idea, personally.
Why not?
Well, because it's too many people then.
Well, she wouldn't have to be here. I could poke her at home.
But oh, right, I see, yeah. I was going to say, because you imagine if there was 4 of us, 2 women, 2 men, the one that you poke, then the big one, you'd assume that I have to poke her.
No, I wouldn't. Why would you assume that? That's weird. You're married. You're not allowed to poke anybody.
You're the one talking about poking.
Yeah, because I'm a single dude.
You're really not.
Obviously I'm going to poke them. Why would you have them?
That's the trouble, isn't it? That's why you want a lady on board.
Yes.
Because you've got requirements that aren't being fulfilled.
Yeah. Well, not often enough anyway. I mean, it would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and also, if we go away somewhere, would this lady come with us?
Yes.
In the caravan?
Yes.
Where would she sleep?
On me.
What, the big one?
No. Oh, I see. Oh, the big one.
Yeah.
Well, oh, fuck it. Well, we've got an awning, haven't we? We've got a 3-person awning. We could squeeze her into that.
Right.
Might have to lubricate her.
How gentlemanly of us. You can sleep outside in the cold. While those non-gay men will sleep together in the bed.
Well, she's better insulated than we are. It makes sense.
Oh, and that's definitely worth mentioning. Yeah, I'd definitely say that, yeah.
Yeah, she's got like a built-in sleeping bag.
Yeah. But the thing is, actually, because she's the way she is, she doesn't take offence to that.
No, I would hope not.
No, if she did, then she really wouldn't mix with us at all, would she not?
Huh?
No.
Perhaps she would also let us hire her out for children to bounce on her at 50 pence for 10 minutes.
Oh, nice little learner.
Yeah.
Well, no doubt she's already got a business doing that. So,
if you were really fat and children jumped on you, do you think you'd break wind?
If I had some gas build-up at the time, then possibly, yeah.
Would you then have to give them a refund?
No.
No?
No, why would you?
I don't know.
Unless you say it in your contract that any loss of gas will result in a refund, why should you have to do?
I wonder if it works like that in brothels.
Interesting way to approach it.
Would you feel hard done by if you paid good money? If you paid good money to a lady of the night and she blew off in the middle of it, would you feel hard done by? Or would you just think, well, these are the risks that you take?
It depends on whether she thought it was funny or not.
Okay, go on, that's interesting.
Well, if she found that hysterical, I might think it's just not. If she was apologetic, then I might just think, how come you're not laughing?
So she can't win, basically.
No, I prefer not to do it.
Right.
I mean, what would it smell of?
Bitterness and lost dreams. Don't! Not in the caravan, you're not allowed, remember? That's it. Sit normally. You know the rule. Out the door if you want to do that sort of thing.
What makes you think I was going to fart?
Because you were adopting your farting position. I know you now.
That's been going an hour. Do you reckon it's time to stop?
God, it really has.
It's time to stop.
I need a cigarette.
I need a... Oh. Yeah, gosh.
Yes, you need to get your bottom out. How are we going to get out of here?
Well, I can get out by just simply sliding across like this. I won't want to do it in the dark. Oh.
Can I do this? Right, I'm trying. Oh no! Oh, that's not too bad actually. Oh, I've left it nice and warm.
Yes, you have.
Well, thank you, table.
Yep.
Oh, you know what you could do?
Nope. Leave it there.
Oh no, you can't. Ignore that.
What?
I thought you could push it underneath,
Ah, right.
and then if you were sitting like one side, you'd have a load more space.
That would be good, actually.
Right, that's it for this one. We'll see you next time.